Has your life turned out the way you thought it would? Has it turned out exactly the way you dreamed? I don't know about you, but mine hasn't. As a young boy growing up in an Idaho farming community, my dream was a black, shiny Sierra pickup truck. 4-wheel drive, a lift kit, chrome wheels. If you know what I'm talking about, say absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. Well, one day, I anticipated that I would be living my dream. In the state of Idaho, when I was growing up, the age of starting driver's ed was 14. That's because they had to set some age, because there were 7-year-olds driving tractors down on the farm. And when they were sent in to pick up something from town, they kept knocking over the mailboxes. So at the age of 14, I started driver's training, and when I finished and passed my test at the age of 15, I was ready to start living my dream. I could just smell that new truck smell. I could just see myself sitting behind that wheel. There is a country song that says something about a pickup man. Well, I was dreaming of being a pickup man. And that's when my dad handed me the car keys to the Beast. The Beast was a oxidized red Ford F-250. Camper special with a camper on the back. It had an AM radio, no FM. It didn't have power steering. And there was a gun rack in the back. Not something that was a chick magnet, for sure. In fact, the steering had so much play in it that as you were going down the road, everyone behind you thought you were under the influence. Well, that day, my dream of driving that black, shiny pickup truck kind of disappeared. Was I disappointed? Absolutely. I don't know what I was thinking. Was my dad going to buy a brand new pickup truck and give it to a 15-year-old? Heavens no. So my dream that day kind of changed. It didn't completely change because I still wanted to drive that nice black pickup truck. And my best friend got that a few years later. But I learned something, that your dreams can change. Because later that summer, I went to work for my uncle. He was a vet out in California, and I became his kennel boy. Yes, I cleaned up after cats. I sprayed down the dog runs. But one day, something happened. I'll never forget that drive into work. I couldn't believe my luck. Here I was sitting in a brand new white Porsche. I'll tell you what, that Porsche took the corners like you couldn't believe. And talk about acceleration. Oh baby, coming out of those corners was sweet. The only thing that would have made that better is if I would have been driving. My uncle that morning had traded his 15-passenger Dodge van with his best friends who just happened to have a Porsche. And my aunt and I took our time getting into work that morning. And that day, my dream of driving that black, shiny Sierra pickup truck changed. So you might be thinking, well, where's this going? And I'm trying to give you permission to look at your life and your dreams in a different way. Because if you're like me, my life has not gone the way I dreamed. But I have learned that it's okay to change your dream. You see, dreams are the anticipations of our lives. They create our expectations for ourselves. And when our expectations don't match our outcomes, we can quickly become discouraged. And if we focus on that discouragement, we can often stop dreaming. And that, I believe, is the biggest tragedy in people's lives today, is that they stop dreaming. So I'm giving you permission today to change your dream. Just don't stop dreaming. So